The number one reason why air conditioners stop working in the middle of a hot summer day, right when you need it the most, is because the capacitor inside the air conditioner unit has gone bad. Save yourself somewhere between $300 to $500, even $600. I did a Google search just to find out the average cost companies are charging for this service, and it's showing somewhere between $100 to $400 and even up to $600 depending on the location, the time of day, and the company that you use. And I'll show you exactly how to go about changing out your air conditioner capacitor for a fraction of what it costs to have an HVAC specialist come out and do it for you. First thing, you're going to have a box like this on the wall someplace near the air conditioner, and this is just a disconnect, so make sure you pull this out. Mine has a couple fuses in it. That could be the problem. You'll have a light on here if it is. Set that on top of the box, and now you have no power. This is 240 volts that powers the unit, and you'll have an access panel similar to this one. And I'm just going to take a socket and we'll remove those screws. There's two, and then that cover will come off of there. It slips underneath the top here with a lip on it. Just pull that cover off. So it's pretty simple inside here, and there's not much to worry about. So having a look at the capacitor itself, just look it over real good. This one has 3 terminals on top. Don't touch any of those terminals because these capacitors store energy and they can give you a pretty severe shock. But to discharge it, you just take a metal object. I'm going to take my wrench, touch it to those two, reach over here and touch it to these other two. That way you know that you've got the charge that this capacitor holds has been released, so you won't get shocked if you touch this thing. Typically it will discharge itself, but just to make sure, you want to make sure you do that. So we'll take a picture so we know what wires go on what terminals, and we'll use that when we put it back together. Just pay attention to like where the label is and the orientation of the terminals so that you can make sure you're looking at the proper terminals. Some of them are color coded. These do not seem to be. They're all got a black little cap on them. So just make sure you have the proper orientation before you take it apart so that you know how to put it back together. So I'm going to remove the terminal wires. Got a yellow, a purple, and a red on this back one, and then a brown one over here on this one. We'll remove this screw and then pull the capacitor out. So let's take this in on the bench and I'll show you how to test it. And then I suppose it has a part number here, but if you look over here at the microfarads readings, it tells you what it should be. And these are numbers you're going to use to compare with the numbers that you get when you test it with your multimeter. On one side we should have 35 microfarads plus or minus 5%. And on the other we should have 5 microfarads plus or minus 5%. So we'll use those numbers to test it. This one is not color coded, but it's got a stamp on here that's really kind of difficult to see unless you have it. There you go. This is a dual run capacitor, so it has 3 terminals. One is a compressor, one is for the fan, and the other one is hermetic compressor, and in this case it just says HERM, H-E-R-M on there. It's difficult to see, but you can see it once you're looking at the top. You need to discharge it before you do this. Make sure you use like a screwdriver with a rubber handle or insulated handle as you touch those terminals so you don't get a shock. You're going to need a multimeter that's capable of testing or showing microfarads. And then we'll take our probes, we'll put one on the common and one on the hermetic. Give it a second or two. We've got 34.26. So that's well within the 5% of the 35 that's listed on the label on the side of the capacitor. And then we'll test the fan side. This should be 5 plus or minus 5%. So 4.86. Again, we're within the 5% range, and this is a good capacitor. But just make sure whatever rating yours reads, that's the one that you buy. 20 bucks or less is probably what you're going to pay for this. I'm trying to save you some money with this video, and hopefully it's going to help somebody out. So let's take this out and I'll show you how to install it. Okay, we've got the good capacitor. We'll put it back in and I've got the tag in the same orientation so I know which terminals are which, just like it was when I removed it. Okay, we're tight. Now I'm going to revert to the pictures that I took, make sure I get these wires back in the proper positions. Okay, we had the purple and the red on the back side there. So the red was right back here on that one, and the purple was right next to that. Then we had the brown right here and the yellow on the front one here. Okay, I did a double check, and that is just how they were originally plugged into the capacitor, and we're ready to put the cover back on, and then we can test it and run it and see if it works. Okay, I'm not going to pinch any wires or anything. I'll get the cover tucked back underneath the top, pushed up so my holes line up, and simply just put the screws, 2 screws back in. Don't over tighten these because they're just going through a thin piece of sheet metal. You don't want to strip them out. That's the first time in my life I've ever removed a capacitor from a air conditioner unit, and it took me maybe 5 minutes to get it out, 5 minutes to put it back in. 10-minute job. Very, very simple and easy. And then once you get it put back together, you can reinstall the shutoff. Make sure that's pressed in tight, just like it was before. So there you go. That's how you save yourself somewhere between $300 to $500 by replacing your air conditioner capacitor yourself. Simple job. Pretty much anybody can do this. I hope the video helped you out and save you some money. If you like the video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up before you leave. And if you'll click that video on the screen now for another video that'll help you save some money, we'll see you over there.